because we're going to begin this session, as all good campaigns begin, with a musical. And the scene opens with a princess in a tower and an elderly lady retainer. Those of you who have met Princess Danny and the elderly retainer that nobody remembers the name of, including the GM, because nobody cares, recognize her as well. Retainer: why won't you give up on this foolishness, Princess Danny? Princess Danny looks up from a painting she's doing of Alex Kinley portrait, and she looks toward the camera as the music begins to swell. Princess Danny stands up and begins singing, "He'll come for me, oh, he'll come for me." The camera pulls back. Princess Danny begins dancing around a huge tower chamber, revealing all of the walls are covered with different hand-painted pictures of this Alex Kinley guy. "He romanced me, he wants me, there's only one man for me, and that's Alex Kinley." Princess Danny approaches the four-poster bed and begins working one of the posts suggestively. "He's coming to me, oh, he's coming in me, soon you'll see, oh, soon you'll see, there's only one dashing prince for me, and that's Alex Kinley." The matron gasps and looks shocked. Princess Danny grinds a bit on the bedpost. "But I know he loves me because..." Princess Danny approaches the open window and crooks a finger at a bluebird, which goes and begins to chirp in the way of all Disney films. "I've secretly had his baby." The matron faints in the background. The bird tweets at Princess Danny and moves toward her, singing because it's a happy song, and bang! Loud gunshot. Princess Danny spasms and slumps out the window. The camera pans down to show blood dripping down the stonework. You guys wake up in some sort of hotel or something, and there's banging on the door of Joshua McKay's room. Each of you guys feel that your buddy is very close by. Oh, wow. Pete, of course, knows who the fucking matron is. Just take a card for your note-taking there, Pete. Parley McGrath.
So is this the King's Row Inn?
No, this is not in Genovia.
Okay, it's not in Genova. All right.
No.
What does the room look like in regards to? Is it modern, old, ye oldie?
It looks like just looking around, there's like pictures of circuitry on the walls and shit, but there's like a wash basin, with water and stuff on the chest of drawers. So it's one of those weird combinations of we used to have high tech and now we do not.
So is this the rooms that Mildred and I got at, what was it, the Hilton?
Hilton, yeah.
Yep. In fact, it is the manager asking if you'd like to rent the room for more time, as your 2 months that you put down for has expired.
Yep. All right.
Are we all in the same room?
No, you're in different rooms, but actually you're in the same suite, but different rooms, because you had the foresight of getting a lot of different rooms.
All right. Yes. All right, so that's where we are. Where's my map?
For those wanting to open up your maps, you're on the Gothic post-apocalyptic map. You're currently in the ritzy area of town in the Hilton, which is the second finest hotel in town. Because who can afford to stay at the finest hotel? Crazy people with lots of money, that's who. Also, you guys all vividly remember that scene. You're not sure it didn't feel like a dream. It's weird. It's like it's in your knowledge now.
Okay.
And for Tommy, it's even better because you don't know who the fuck any of these people are. You're just getting weird flashes of shit that's completely unrelated to your story. You're like, so figure out how many more days you'd like to pay the manager. Apparently, time has been slipping into the future there, McKay.
Yeah, I'm just working out the cost.
Mm-hmm.
From memory, it's where are we? 14 silver.
If I'm looking correctly. It's like 40 silver per night.
Fine suite for up to 14 silver in Gothic price list.
Yeah, but you have you're at the Helton, sir. That's a 40 silver per night thing. If you like a lesser place, of course.
Yeah, no, I wasn't sure because it was fine suite. If
oh no, you're in the second finest hotel in town. Yeah. That means that somebody on crack came up with the prices.
Yeah, right,
but it's probably very nice.
Yeah, that'll be either the 30 gold or 17 gold from the previous time. All right, yeah, so I'll extend the rooms.
For how long?
Once I work out how much it's going to cost.
Great. You other two are awake as well if you'd like to do anything or wonder about where you are. The room is luxurious. In fact, eventually, like after McKay gets done settling up, the butler will come in and as well as the cook, and they will make you guys breakfast and such. And like they do we cook it in the room in front of you because it's so posh that you need to watch the food being prepared for some reason. Yeah. This is extra posh with a side of posh. Their clothing even looks posh. You guys, I think, are probably dressed in like the rough and ready type clothing. Like I can wear this around town. I can go out. It's kind of the future equivalent of flannel shirts and blue jeans, but it's not. It's all handmade stuff.
Good. I go out of my room.
No problem.
The people there.
Could you describe your character briefly for John's benefit?
She actually looks pretty normal. Like she has, I think, brown hair, like average features. Nothing really interesting.
Okay.
And John, could you describe your character for the benefit of the other two, please?
Just kind of like an outdoors kind of type guy. Kind of rugged, wilderness-looking dude.
I see you and say.
Yeah, kind of that extra guy seen on the Anytime Anywhere page. That's basically him.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get the room for 2 months, which is going to be just over 34 gold.
Wow. The even the guy collecting the money looks a bit impressed. He vows that you will enjoy your stay here. Yeah, pretty much as far as he knows, it's just you and whoever your guest is that's here, because you really don't have like photographs of the rest of the party so that they can be escorted in here.
No. I mean, originally it was Mildred and I who checked in.
Yes. He sees another guy, he figures he might be a rent boy or something. He has no idea. He just lets it go.
All right.
Doesn't even ask.
So I'm assuming Yana's character and his character, they met each other before.
Yes. Well, no, we didn't meet.
You have no idea what's going on. You're just in a room. You know each of these two is your buddy. You can't remember their name. It's on the tip of your brain, but yeah.
Once the staff are gone.
Eventually, you guys get well fed, and then they bugger off.
I look at the new person. Who are you?
Call me Tommy.
Okay, but like, who are you?
Or Tom.
Names are not important. Like, what is your, like, who are you? What kind of person are you? Can I trust you? No, but like,
Everybody trusts me.
Oh, fuck off.
I'm the trustworthy guy.
Somehow I don't see that.
Well, I guess
All
we'll
right.
have to find out.
Yeah.
So have you been around the blocks a little bit, Tommy? How familiar are you with the situation?
Honestly, I have no idea where I'm at right now. None whatsoever.
Okay, so I'm Joshua McKay.
Hello, Joshua.
Mildred.
Wait, Joshua, wait. I got a letter from you.
Oh, did you? I got no idea who got the letter, but yes, that's good. Hopefully it was of some assistance.
Oh.
Absolutely, it was.
So
yeah.
which of the letters did you get?
If I have it with me, do I have it with me?
You might. Did you have it with you last session?
We had. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it was something that was handed to each one of us, but it was.
No, it's just the one letter.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Who
So I
were
suppose
you-
the question is who were you with? Was there anyone in particular you were associating with when you got my letter?
Yes. Let me look at my lovely notes here. If I did them right, I was with Doc.
Okay, Doc Felton. All right, no worries.
He's probably got the letter. He likes to hold on
Yeah.
to shit like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. All right, so you wouldn't have got the letter for the lockpick gang then.
Yes.
All right, so you would have got the other one, just the other one. All right. I don't suppose,
Which
Mildred,
letter?
you know what the outcome was of the warehouse?
No, I wanted to check on that.
All right, yeah,
Yeah.
we better check on that.
Maybe we
all
are
right.
wanted here.
All right, so now the way things work, Tommy, is that we seem to disconnect and reconnect with the realities, with the zones. So that means that there sometimes can be very disjointed as to what people know and what people don't know.
Okay. That kind of explains a little weird things going on here.
Yeah, yeah. So how, I suppose, first of all, what did Doc show you in a more general, besides which zones did Doc take you to? Or were you
Well,
just
we
in one
were
zone?
in some kind of medieval Western town at first, and then I think they were kind of looking for the people in the town were looking for Doc, so we kind of like jumped on some little boat and went through this tunnel. Next thing you know, we were in an era of where the lockpick gang and that crew was.
So did you change at all?
Look, I have no idea what's going on. This is still freaky to me.
So did you become a kid?
Yes.
All right. So you were at the school then, were you?
Yes.
Okay. And did Doc take you anywhere else?
No, that's kind of about it, man. We ventured into this
Spooky.
library where we had to take our shoes off or else we were going to get stuck to the floor, and found some door in the back to an old library. There wasn't nothing in there. I mean, this guy was good, man. He was good. He was good. No matter where we tried to get into, he was able to do it.
Yep.
Yep.
That would be Doc.
Yeah.
All right. So
Very interesting guy.
Yeah, so Mildred and I have travelled quite a bit with Doc, so we're quite familiar with him. And Mildred and I have travelled quite a bit together as well. So
And Mildred outside of this is Gianna's character, correct?
yes.
I never tell.
I gestured towards.
Yeah, so I said, I'm assuming that's Mildred?
Yes, as a nod. All right, so Mildred, the last thing I remember is that we were in the forest.
Okay. I did some things in the meantime with Doc, which mainly was about trying to find my girlfriend.
Oh, any luck with that?
We have some new information, but we didn't find her. We have
a Yana briefing.
So I try to say what I remember.
Okay.
Basically,
legendary.
I think I actually remember some of this. Basically, it looks like now that my girlfriend isn't captured, but she's running away from, like, because she gets impregnated in the ritual. It looks like, and
So what we suspected then?
yeah, and part of the white team, part of the white people see the baby as an abomination.
Yep.
And part of the white wants to follow her and the baby.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a split, and
Okay.
so my girlfriend is like hiding and running away from the rest of the white team.
Okay.
It seems. She is traveling a lot. She was in San Angeles and then she went to Boston. She wasn't in Israel, but maybe
Okay.
she is now. I don't know. She's just traveling around.
So she's constantly on the move then, is she?
It looks like it. They
Okay.
had a small helicopter or something and traveled
Yeah.
around.
Okay.
Some girl named Tamara is helping her, and like two other people.
Tamara.
Tamara.
While they're looking that up,
Oh, no, not
John,
Daniel.
Joshua is wearing dark glasses. I
Yeah,
believe.
I haven't actually given the description of myself, so yes. But yeah.
Dark nose, dark glasses.
Where is her name? I don't know.
That's right.
Well, I don't know if I've written her last name.
I suppose the question is there anything that you want to follow up in regards to your girlfriend? Do you have any leads that you want to pursue right now?
So one thing is that we captured a security team leader from White.
Mm-hmm.
It was easy. And
all right.
and
so depending on what Mildred's about to say, Tommy, you may learn some interesting things about her.
No, I was good that we should.
You were good, were you?
Yeah.
When we got that letter, me and Doc.
Yeah.
Do you know about that dude that's suspended in midair?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the deal with this guy?
He's the sleeper.
Okay, is it a good thing to try to? Because a couple times I was there, we tried to get him down. I mean, we weren't successful, but I mean, is it a good thing to get this guy down? Is it a bad thing?
We don't know yet. That was one of the things that Mildred and I were thinking we needed to look into to see, just find out a bit more about who he is before releasing him.
Yeah.
And did you guys happen to fight those spider-looking creatures?
No, we were quite good at moving through the forest and avoiding most things.
Thank God, 'cause I had to fight them twice.
We did
I'm following you.
So the one thing the security guy told us main like base of the enemy white team, which is in Boston, and we have like security codes and stuff like security code from him for that.
Okay. By enemy white, you mean the people that want to kill your girlfriend because they see the pregnancy as an abomination.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they want to capture her. I don't know if they want to kill her, but yeah.
Okay. So have you dealt with any of the ones that are potentially friendly?
We didn't find them yet. Okay. No, we because there were some, like in the red carpet, there were teams that were kidnapping people looking for my girlfriend, and potentially wanted to kidnap me also. Okay. So we were dealing with the like enemy teams a lot.
Okay. So how did you? Was that how you got on to more information? Because they
Yeah,
trying to grab you.
yeah. We let them kidnap me, and
Okay.
the tracked us. And then the other time we somehow found them. I don't know. Don't remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, fair enough. All right. So, what is there? As I said, is there a potential lead that you want to follow up in relation to all this?
So like one thing could be to try to look at the base in Boston, which probably is quite dangerous. Is supposed to be really good security. We have the security code, but we don't know anything else. So it would be probably like surveilling the place and
Yep.
and stuff like that.
Okay.
Standing right by a fucking water.
Or
I cannot take a drink. No, you can't. Get turtle shells.
I look at Mildred and I said, well, that's how I'm going to get you to trust me. We're going to get your girlfriend.
Oh, I like you.
So, do you have any skills, Tommy, that would be useful in this sort of situation?
You might look up on the internet. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I should be. I mean, out of character. I mean, it's new. I'm a new character, so I look at you guys and say, look, I'm willing to do the best I can.
Okay, but yeah, all right. So, how much do you recall what your profession was before you came into this weird and wonderful world?
Yeah, I'm just like a survivalist. You know, I'm a wilderness kind of guy. I lived up in the woods.
Okay.
And you know.
So you've got mainly, yeah, all right, those sort of skills. All right. Now, before we continue any further, there's 2 cards that I want to play.
Well, I was going to say, everybody, please, before you do any card playing, reduce your hands back down to 4.
Well, I was going to play one, but yes, I didn't want to interrupt things, so I'll get rid of Clueless. And choices. And it's going to have to be that one, I guess.
Yeah, I give cards for briefings and clever thoughts and shit like that.
All right, so does anybody have a retrieve or a limited retrieve card?
I have a limited retrieve.
Okay.
I don't have one.
What about, do you have either of those sort of cards, John?
Say again?
Do you have either like a retrieve or a limited retrieve, as in something that'll allow you to take the top card off the deck? As I'm about to play 2 cards that people may want to pick up.
Well, I was going to say, for John, since he's still new to the cards and stuff, you might want to just have him tell you all the titles of the cards, because I know that you guys know what they are and can help him out.
All right, I have an opponent fails.
Mm-hmm.
I have a skill +5, more loot.
Mm-hmm.
Yana, did you throw away a self-improvement, Yana?
I know.
What are you thinking?
Why on earth did you throw that away?
I didn't
Anyway,
know
sorry,
what
John.
to do.
I've happily taken that off your hands.
Uh-huh.
The other ones I have
Sorry,
a skill
John, go on.
+10.
Yeah.
I am the knight. Lucky
That'll get
day.
you a new card. The I am the knight, you discard and draw a new one, because that's for vampire campaigns.
Yeah, don't do that just yet. All right.
The last one I have is Nada.
Okay, yeah, nada, just get rid of that one. That's an easy get rid of. All right, so I'm going to play Spark of Divinity, which I believe your limited retrieve. Oh no, that one cannot be.
Right.
Sorry, that one can't be anyway. All right, that's all right.
So I got to get back down to 4, correct?
Yeah.
Yep. And
What should be the other one?
also gonna play an insta hero.
Okay. What was your cards that you have left, John? Your 5
Opponent
cards?
fails. I got the skill +5, more loot, skill +10, and lucky day.
I'd get rid of skill 5 myself.
Yeah, skill 5, agree.
All right.
And I get healthier.
By the way, John, just so you know, how many hero points do you currently have?
I think I only had like 4 or 5. I didn't have that many.
Yeah, you want to keep super close track of those, Good news is if you die, you get more. Bad news is all your stats and possibly some of your skills will go down. But
The bad news is you die.
yeah, the bad news is that you die. Fortunately, I think we've only had 3 character deaths so far in this campaign, but death is not a final.
All at once involving nakedness and a vat of pig fat.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's not a really standard campaign, I don't think, by anybody's standards.
No, not at all. All right. Now, so are you any good at things like I suppose you potentially could be from your wilderness, your survivalist stuff, things like surveillance or counter surveillance, Tommy?
What is it called?
Surveillance or counter
Yes.
surveillance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Nice.
good. It is not something I'm personally any good at.
Me too. I'm not good at it either. So
So it's good if you have those skill sets.
yeah.
It shows Giannis standing in the rain with a knife on a dark street, staring at a house, and
Look.
watching you. Such a fucking creepy scene, but I can see that happening.
Yeah.
So that's my fail surveillance, huh?
Yeah. Or we could try to look up the people who are helping my girlfriend, but I think that would be difficult also because, like, somebody slipped a note to my pocket from my girlfriend when I was in the red carpet, and then we found they were in a hotel room somewhere, but like no, we did. Yeah, they are pretty good at like covering their tracks.
And what did the note say?
Don't look for me.
Okay.
Fuck that, like.
Yes.
Everybody's characters all modern time.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Be sure to ask questions in character. It's more fun. Like, are you guys all from modern time? Of course, modern time to them might be a bit different. Eventually, you'll get some weird answers to that. It's like, oh yes, hail Caesar. I'm modern time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was from something like the late 20s or something like that, I think.
I think if we can do this, and if not, we try to make a. Do you think anything is going to happen to your friend if you make an attempt?
What? Like we need to find her so I can talk to her and she can explain what the fuck does she write. What, baby? No.
I don't think she had a choice in the matter, Mildred.
Well, you you always have a choice, you know.
Well, yes and no, but actually, potentially she may believe it's your baby as well.
Oh, how could she think that?
Well, you may recall the circumstances that made her human.
Yes.
So the question is, did she become pregnant then, or did she become during that situation, or did she become pregnant in Israel?
Huh.
So if it was during the situation where she became human, because you were enforcing your will and reality to make that happen, one of the side effects may have been she became pregnant because of your enforcing your will, the joining of yourself and your girlfriend's wills.
Interesting idea.
So she and your girlfriend may not know if it is from which circumstance caused the baby. So she may think of the baby as your baby as well.
Okay, but we need to talk about this shit. Like, not run away and send me a message to don't look for me. Does she think? Yeah,
trying to protect you, obviously.
I know, but I'm not like this, like innocent little girl. She doesn't need to protect me. We need to deal with these issues.
Where is she at?
Who knows? That's what we're trying to find.
Yeah. I thought you said something about Boston before.
Yeah, she was in Boston, but we don't know if she's there at this time because she's traveling out.
You know, one thing we never did, I don't recall if we checked it or not, was whether or not your girlfriend, before we went to Israel, whether or not she could see gates.
I think she can see, because we tried once long time ago. She tried to go through a gate when we didn't know it doesn't work yet, and I think she saw it, but I don't know.
That was before she was human.
Yeah, true.
So now that she's human, it puts a completely different spin on things. So.
So we don't
talk
know.
about her girlfriend becoming human. You can just see like the dancing cows with the fiddles and stuff in Tommy's face.
Yeah. I'm just kind of like,
Yes.
Apparently, a lot's been going on with this shit.
All right. So, Tommy, did you and Doc look into the sleeper at all?
I know we tried to get them down.
Were you able to break any of the bindings?
I don't think we did. I don't remember.
Okay. Yep, that's right. Did you check out his eyes at all?
No.
Okay.
Interesting.
It was something that occurred to me.
Yeah.
And I thought, damn, we should have done that.
Yeah.
Well, every time we got caught up in there, we were floating around, and I threw up all over the place, and it was a hot mess.
Yes.
Yeah. There was a 0G magical field around him, holding him. That's why he's suspended.
From the metagame perspective, Logan, Chris told me something about this, and do you want to run it again, or is it done?
The sleeper stuff? Tell whatever you want.
Okay. So,
Another Yana briefing.
Doc told me that he freed the guy.
And he managed to free him. Okay.
And, exactly. And that the zone doesn't exist anymore.
What? Wow.
What are you talking about, Willis?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I said. You'd be like, what?
Exactly.
That's a little factor there, Pete. I thought you'd enjoy that one.
Wait, so you wake the dude up and that zone don't exist?
He didn't want to tell me the details, but
Okay.
yeah.
Was he a blue?
I don't know. He didn't say.
Okay. Doc.
As you can tell, Joshua is making a note to talk to this doc guy in the future. Like, what have you been up to? That's one of the strange side effects of this particular campaign is like most people imagine like I want to be with the same group and do the same. In this campaign, it's like, no, I need to go to our groups because they got shit going on that's impacting my plot. So players tend to flit around whenever they can to different groups and meet up for informational exchanges.
All right. So Doc said the academy doesn't exist. Sorry, Tommy. Doc said the academy doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you tried going there?
Not yet, but I wanted to try it.
Okay, to see what would happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if we wait till evening, we can try the gate downstairs here.
Yeah. We can check on the factory if the lockpick gang did their stuff.
Yes.
Then we can check on the Shadow Academy, and then we can go to Boston.
Yeah, being that I was hoping to get some information out of Ollie in regards to the outcome of Doc and Phil.
Yeah.
So we wouldn't have to try and find it out ourselves. All right.
Right.
Excuse me. But if it doesn't exist anymore, then it's a bit hard to do so.
Pete, please
Concerning.
reduce your hand, by the way.
Okay.
Yes, keep an eye on your hands because you guys are saying a lot of smart shit, and smart shit equals cards.
Yep. I'll get rid of that. And
Do I still have my ninja suit, by the way? I guess I had everything that was in that school bag.
Yep.
Okay.
You can dress like a ninja whenever you feel like it.
I looked to Joshua and I said, "What do you know about this gun that I can yell at?"
this what? Sorry.
And I pulled a gun out of my backpack.
Yeah,
And I
it
said,
looks like a Magitech gun to you, Joshua.
Okay. Yeah. So there's all sorts of guns use a magic crystal basically to power them, and depending on the type of gun, it can make a high-pitched squealing noise. You can actually get really good guns that don't make that noise, such as one Mildred had, maybe still has.
I have it still.
But yeah. So do you know if it's a basic model or if it's more than a basic model?
that I know.
Okay.
Oh, I know how to do is yell at it.
Okay, so did you find when you were shooting people that just took damage, or did it stun them, or?
Yeah, man, we killed some things.
Okay.
Them spider creatures.
Okay. Yep. So it's probably likely just a basic like gun, because you got ones that also do stun. They basically shoot air, like the air element to do damage. You've also got ones, as I said, like the one Mildred's got, which does more. I'm trying to see where I wrote down Mildred's one. That was that one.
It's got amazing gun.
Yeah, that's it, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, amazing gun, 10-meter range, 5 shots, D12 stun, adjustable element, no noise when activated.
Yes.
All right. So did you get yourself a fake ID, Tommy? For
No.
this place? All right. We'll need to see about that as well.
Who has that?
So, there's a guy by the name of the Dragon Don that can do fake IDs.
Dragon Don?
Yeah.
Yep, the Dragon Don.
But we need to see first if he hates us now or not.
Yeah, that's right. We need to see whether or not the other members of the Lockpick gang did their job or not.
Who first came up with the idea of checking on that to make sure that shit actually got done and you weren't being hunted like common snow leopards?
I don't know.
Maybe Mildred.
Good, I'll give Mildred a card. There you go. It's always a good idea to check and see if the other group fucked you.
Yeah. And I know them very well, and they probably
Yeah. Okay, so Doc awoke the guy. That zone exists no more. So there goes all the stuff that I've got in that zone.
Yeah. Maybe we should check first.
I would keep track of it just in case some weird shit happens.
Yeah, I wasn't going to wipe it out because you never know. The zone may not be gone. It might be disconnected, or there could be something else funky there.
It might exist for us and not for him, or something like that.
Yeah, quite possibly, and that's the other. As we've found, sometimes multiple variations of the same zone exist.
Oh no, anti-greed.
Oh no. I don't have any greeds, thankfully, but I do have a victory. So
I also don't have greed.
So what's the plan of attack here?
Good question.
Excellent
We've got
question.
multiple things. All right. One other thing. Did the two of you have a dream about Princess Danny being shot?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was cool.
Had you
yeah,
actually
okay,
met?
yeah.
Had you actually? I don't know. Have either of you two met Princess Danny?
No.
I think I met her in a different.
You met the tigress.
Yeah,
The lioness
lioness
version of her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
I didn't meet this one. I
Yes.
think.
The human version of her.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it was the human version we saw getting shot, Logan.
Yes, reduce your hand by 2. Somebody's
Yeah.
background is getting noisier.
Yeah, it's me. I'll relocate.
Good call.
I'll get rid of that one. So many good cards.
Yes,
I
I
don't
like
suppose
giving you extra good
got a
cards to
hold.
mess with you.
A hold or anything.
Somebody discarded a master pay? Wow, you guys must have some fucking fantastic cards.
I've got a
would be-
reroll, a support, a reroll, a victory, and a replenish.
I think John has a shittier card than the master pay, though.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be able to trade with him
Oh,
until I
that's
just
right.
got it down,
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, well,
unfortunately.
yeah. Master pay is a sexy card.
I would have loved to hang on to it
Yep.
because I can see it being very useful in this session.
Oh, yes.
But unfortunately, having rerolls and not having to spend hero points is slightly sweeter.
I'm a little bit envious of John, actually, because he's getting to join a campaign in which there's already so much plot going that it's like almost confusing, as opposed to the kind of campaigns where it's like, there's a castle, and in the castle lives a bad man. Go kill his dumbass.
Yeah. Right. Just realised I've still got marks against most of my skills. That's a bummer. That zone's gone. I liked getting
New
doing
spells? Oh yeah,
new
there was
spells
all kinds of good shit there.
and learning Mandarin and all sorts of other stuff.
There was lots of good shit going on there. Wah, wah.
Yes, exactly. I don't suppose, Mildred, you've been practicing drawing a pentagram.
No.
The spirit pentagram.
What?
You don't remember that? Of course you don't.
What? What is that?
When we met with the spirit pentagram is what people in this world have, so that when they cast magic, if you don't have one, people think you're a demon.
Yeah, I remember now. No. I completely forget about that.
Yeah, that's okay. Because when we next meet the Dragon Don, he's probably going to ask you about that.
Right. Yeah. So, yeah.
It does a cut to a comic of Dragon Dawn going, I wonder if she's gotten good at art yet.
I'm actually pretty good at art already, so we'll see.
Yeah, from memory, you were quite good at drawing.
Yeah.
All right. So we've got, well, amongst other leads, the most pressing ones, I suppose, is Warehouse 42.
Yes.
Boston.
Yes.
The Boston bad guy white.
Yeah.
Faction.
Yeah.
Well, Yana, give me a memory roll.
Okay. Where is this? Crit.
You know that there is nothing for you in Boston. They fucking cleared out that shit, probably killed all the witnesses and stuff because you're done that. They're gone from Boston. There is nothing in Boston. You have currently, to the best of my knowledge, no leads on where your girlfriend is, to the best of my knowledge.
Okay. Maybe we don't go to Boston.
Okay.
I'm just saying,
So
I mean, there's nothing wrong with visiting, the historic city and such, and, hearing the unusual Bostonian accent.
But Logan, I thought that the guy gave us an address of like their main headquarters in Boston, and that's a different.
Of the bad guys who don't know where she is also?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
But of your girlfriend, because if you'll recall, with your crit, you captured him and said, "Where's my girlfriend?" And he went, "I don't know. I'm looking for her too." And you went, "I'm done with questions. I have nothing else to ask you."
Yeah.
So besides wiping out more of the faction that is after your girlfriend, there's no real reason to go to Boston unless potentially they've found something in the meantime.
Yeah.
But knowing your girlfriend, that is unlikely.
Yeah, she's pretty good. We could, yeah,
Sorry.
we could try to find the people who are helping her, but they are probably with her, so it's the same thing.
And well, so it's an interesting thing because depending on how much, if the base that's in Boston, if it is a known white base, depending on the level of some of the people that are the good white guys, let's call them Gas and Bass. So if the Gas, if they're aware of the base, they may potentially raid it anyway.
Yeah, maybe.
They may have raided it anyway to see, A, to take out the opposition, B, to see if they know anything.
Yeah.
Or they could be, or they may have infiltrated it and could be monitoring it, in which case if we take it out, that will subvert the good guys.
Yeah.
It will actually cause a negative for the good guys.
Or we could infiltrate it and just see if they have some information.
Yes, we could.
I'm just imagining Yana infiltrating it. I'm here
Yes.
to kill you. Tell me what I want to know.
Where is the whiskey?
I think we're getting sidetracked.
Yes.
Anyway, all right. All right. So I suppose Warehouse 42 is probably the first thing.
Yeah, let's do that because we are here. So.
Yeah, exactly. I will check.
Do you want to tell the new guy what you're up to?
Yeah. I'm just going to check something first. I'm going to ring downstairs to see if there's anything being left or anything being put into. Presumably, the hotel's got a not necessarily a vault, but got some sort of a safe or something for people to leave their valuables or important stuff. Being this sort of hotel.
You pull the pull cord, and a footman comes, and he says, "May I help you, sir?"
Yes. Has there been anything left, any messages or anything left for this room, or anything put into the security box, vault, safe, whatever it is you've got for residents for this apartment?
For this apartment, sir? No,
yes.
Sir. You and the young lady have put nothing into the vault that I'm
That's
aware
all right.
of.
Just on the off chance one of my other guests had secured something for me.
He blinks at you when you say other guests, like he doesn't know what you're talking about, and he says, "I'll go check, sir."
Thank you.
He buggers off.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if anybody else had decided to check to see if we'd set something up here. Potentially not. All right. All right. So what we're thinking, Tommy, is that there was a job that Mildred and I got asked to do that we didn't have the time to do, so we passed the information on to some others to complete.
Okay.
We don't know if this job has been completed, so we're going to go and check it out to see if it's been completed, because if it hasn't, then we're in the bad books with one of the major crime lords of this city.
All right, let's do this.
Which will make life very difficult for us. All right, so you've got a gun, which is good. Mildred and I have guns if we need them.
Yep.
I got rope. I got all kind of stuff.
Nice.
Lovely. Actually, the ninja suit. Where did you get that from?
We got that in the at the Shadow Academy.
You actually
Where-
recognize the ninja suit, Joshua, because it's got
Mine,
a couple
yes.
of bullet holes in it,
Yes,
which are very small.
Yes. All right. So the waterproof bag that you got the ninja suit and the other gear from,
Mhm.
there was 4 pages from a book also in that bag.
Yeah, I think Doc has that.
Doc's got them. Thank you. Yep, that's the most critical bit of stuff in that bag. The rest of the stuff is replaceable. Those 4 pages are not replaceable at this stage. As long as Doc's got them, that's good. Yeah, all right. Yeah, so there was that in there. All right, so let's go check that place out. Oh, do you have any skill with lockpicking, Tommy?
I do.
Yes.
Do you have any lockpicks on you currently?
No,
Right.
I left that all up to Doc. He was pretty good.
Yes. All right. Just in case we needed to get into the warehouse that way.
Yeah.
The spare sets of lockpicks I had, well, not all of them, but several of them were left at the academy in various locations.
There's a rapping as if a tapping upon your chamber door.
Come.
Go away.
The doors open a little bit and then it closes again.
Please come in, Mildred. Stop it.
The footman comes back in and he goes, "Am I intruding?"
Yes.
No, not at all.
He
Mildred,
looks at
please.
Mildred. Very quickly then, sir, he tries his best to not pay attention to the lady ordering him out of the room. No deposits in the safe, sir.
Thank you kindly, sir.
He bows and retreats quickly under Mildred's gaze.
I chuckle.
Yes.
Play with my skinning knife a little.
She pulls out this fucking elaborate skinning knife and begins doing like that.
Actually,
it is
Mildred,
fucking unsettling, Tommy.
Hey, Mildred, have you learnt how to conceal that in a pocket?
Oh, no.
Okay, you haven't learned dagger trick. Yeah.
I have sword trick.
You've got sword trick, yeah. Logan, because dagger trick is an offshoot of sword trick, can I teach it or not?
No, you can only teach the level 1 spell. Technically, dagger trick is a level 2 spell. But as soon as she gets a crit with her sword trick, which I know she's practicing each and every day, then she'll immediately pick it up.
Right.
Yeah.
May I suggest you practice sword trick every day, Mildred?
Yeah, I should do it, but I'm lazy.
Being able to hide, being able to keep your precious knife with you will be very useful.
It's true.
All right.
Do we get to the elaborate leaving the hotel scene?
Yeah, in a sec. Tony, did you pick up any magic in your travels?
I have a blurred vision spell.
Okay, so you learnt the basic one. Lovely. Yeah, there's quite a few other schools as well. Speaking of which,
Oh, he's getting ready to start doing the practice. Keep in mind, if you fumble with the spell, it's the same as before, plus a card from the fumble deck. The lovely, lovely fumble deck.
Did Doc explain to you that depending on where you are, magic can be harder or easier to do?
No.
So
we were kind of just getting to know each other, so
yeah, fair enough. So certain realms or zones or whatever you want to call them are more resistant to magic to others, and also more acceptable to magic. So some places you can cast magic in the open and people aren't going to blink, whereas other places you cast magic up in the open and then the antibodies as such, the men in black or whatever you want to call them, will appear because you're basically causing disruption to reality. And they'll come and try and do nasty things to you. So yeah, just be careful with when you're using magic. Just keep that in mind. So
These
this
men in
this
black
zone.
you're talking about, is that
Sorry?
the people who took Mildred's girlfriend?
No. The men in black, they seem almost like some sort of defense system or antibodies for
Okay.
these worlds. We're not sure exactly. Well, some others may have worked it out, but I'm not sure exactly what their purpose or background is. All right. What am I looking for? I am looking for that one. All right. Do you mind if I cast Phase Other on you, Tommy?
Say what?
Basically, what it does is it gives you, if you get into combat, you will then be able to phase and not take damage for one round or not be hit for one round.
It's going to work.
Yeah. So
you know about the increased magic point cost of phase other, yes?
it's now 6, isn't it?
You are on the money, yes.
Yes.
Great.
Which is a bastard.
Yes. John, please reduce your hand by 1. You said smart shit earlier, guy card.
All right. I want to cast other ones, but this is the one I want to increase. Basically, part of the reason I'm doing this is because if you cast something really, really well, your mind opens up and you learn a new ability. Basically, if you roll out a game, if you roll a quick crit, you learn the next one in the chain.
What would be a good thing to get rid of?
What have you got?
The opponent fails, more loot, skill 10, lucky day. It looks like I just got this party escape.
Partix. Now, lucky day makes one of the things like the happy birthday and stuff like that occur today.
No, lucky day is the turn of failed luck roll into a success.
Oh, is that the turn of failed luck?
Special day is what you're thinking of.
Special day, all right. Yeah.
Just imagine Ralph Wiggum saying, "It's my special day."
Yeah, all right. So lucky day, hang on to that because that can be quite useful. Opponent fails is always very useful.
Yeah, party escape is pretty much a last Hail Mary, fuck this adventure, we want to survive.
Yes. It's you've used if you're really, really in the shit and you need to get out of it.